Alright. I'm pretty sure where we left off was... We're heading to IaMP, yeah? We spent the last 3 hours at Alice's house. That's what I remember. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. Turn my volume up. I got my usual. I got vodka. Vodka and Beps. Bepis. And it tastes great. Truly. Blech. Yeah. Exhilarating. Blah, blah. If you go today, something bad will surely happen. Chat, I don't remember. I don't remember. What was the one I picked last time? I guess we'll find out when I don't rest. What are you talking about? I'm sure they're eager to meet me. Oh shit. Yeah, I picked the wrong one. I picked the wrong one. Oh yeah, because Yukari took over. I forgot. It's been a week. Violet and missing power. I forgot that Suika just collapses where she stands. Yeah. Play me out, Johnny. Play me out. Try again. What a great start. Rest. Let's rest for today. I'll tell them we're taking a day off. Sorry for that. Actually, why am I apologizing? I don't have any ending information. Piku. Yes. You see, I'm a little busy at the moment. Yeah. Yes. Right. Bye-bye. Who are you talking to? You're creepy. To the Gap. Excuse me. You know this guy. He was announcing the spring that one time and screaming in anguish as he was thrown into the poisons. No fucking way. Chat. The Gap is voiced by Lily X and Earthworm. Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Who? Teleportation, information transfer, image broadcasting. I can do everything, baby. You can talk. God doesn't throw dice, okay? For some reason, you're really frank. Read the instruction manual if it's your first time using me. Wait, you're sold at stores?
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Order me at your nearest game center. Oh, really? That was my line. But you're expensive. Not at all. We have a special price today. It's only... I bet Alice is gonna get hit by this. Master? Wait, I'm just kidding. Master. Anyway, we're taking the day off. Tell them that. And what was the point of me going here?
眠すぎてなんか放送事故あったら困るからね。
You were my backup in case I do something stupid because of drowsiness.
昨日の時点で相当な放送事故が起こったけどな。
Like what you did yesterday.
言うんじゃないっての。
Oh, shut up.
何かあったの？
What did she do?
いやー、こっちの話、こっちの話。借りてるだけ、借りてるだけ。
No, never mind that. I'm just borrowing.
何の話してるのよ。
What are you talking about?
気にすんな。じゃあまたアリスの家を借りるか。
Forget
借
it.
りてるだけ、借りてるだけ。
Forget it. Well, shall we borrow Alice's house again? Just borrow, mind you.
4人も寝れるかしら。
Can we all sleep there?
家主はベッド、私はソファ、スイカは椅子と机で、ゆかりはあの床だな。
Alice will take the bed. I'll take the sofa. Suika, the chair. And you... that floor, I guess.
あの床か。
That floor. You know the most impressive part about that was that Marissa said Alice could get her own bed. I would have been surprised if Marissa said that Alice can sleep outside. But color me surprised. That floor?
あの床って何？
What floor?
あの床だよ。
That floor.
あの床はあの床さ。
She means that floor.
だから何があるの？
What about that floor?
そもそも私は泊まらなくていいんじゃないか？
Actually, do we even have to stay here?
だってマリサには家がないじゃん。
But you don't have a house.
あるよ。2、3軒あるよ。まあそれは嘘だけど、あるにはあるよ。
I do. I've got several of them. Well, okay, maybe I don't. But I do.
じゃあアリスの家じゃなくてマリサの家行こうよ。
Let's go to Marisha's house then.
残念だったな。今日は家の具合が悪いんだ。
No, I want to see her house. Busy person lore. Okay, let me catch you up on the busy person lore chat. Marissa claims she has a house, but everyone is certain that she is homeless. But she insists she has a house. And now, here we are, unable to go to her house.
どんな家なのさ。
Which one? What are you hiding, Marissa? What are you hiding? I gotta know.
でね、あの鬼の子が来るのよ。
She's excited.
そうですか。朝ごはんのミックスピザをお持ちしました。
Really? Here's your mixed pizza for breakfast. Oh, I forgot to say her line. What was it? Hey, the Oni girl's coming to visit us? Mixed pizza for breakfast. Yay.
ゆうこ様、あのお客人が来たら本当に遊ぶだけなのですか？
Mistress Yuyuko, are you really just going to play with her?
遊ばないと損でしょ。
It would be a waste if I didn't.
嬉しそうですね。
Breakfast pizza? Have you ever had breakfast pizza before? It's, I've seen it. It looked fucking disgusting. Didn't sell well either. In fact, it didn't sell at all. Glad to hear that.
せっかくのお客さんだもの。
I forget what was on it. I think it was like bacon and eggs and ranch dressing. It was some kind of whack-ass shit that you would never put on pizza, let alone pizza that's supposed to be eaten in the morning. Ooh. I haven't had guests for a long time after all.
今から言うことは全部嘘ですけど、よろしいですか？
The worst breakfast I've ever had, chat, was a cheeseburger from McDonald's. I think it was 2015, 2016, I don't remember. I can't remember, but it was one of the gommels I attended. We woke up to start the day, and my friend who woke up on the other bed was like, oh, there's a cheeseburger left. Anyone want it? I was like, fuck it, I'm hungry. I could go for it. And then I had that for breakfast. Didn't kill me, as you can see. But it felt weird to eat it. I was like, yep, this is what I'm doing right now. Just gonna eat a cold McDonald's cheeseburger at like 7:30 in the morning. Options are options, that's all I'm saying. Everything I'm gonna say from now on will be a lie, okay? Do that again. Huh?
鬼一行ですが、もうすぐ到着するようです。
That lone Oni is almost here.
でも嘘
Yay! Wait, you said it was a lie.
では嘘じゃないかもってことでいいですか？
But there could be a possibility that it wasn't a lie, right?
嘘なの？どっちなの？
So is it a lie?
嘘です。
It is.
何が嘘なの？どっちがなの？どういうことなの？
And is this a lie? Which of them were lies?
すべて嘘です。
Everything.
もうまた来ないの？
Oh, when will she come? Yuyuko is excited. Very excited. What are we doing here?
なんだこの野郎、こっち移しても何も面白いことないぞ。
I love Remy. Why is it here? There's no point in showing this place. We aren't doing anything.
そうよそうよ。
That's right. What are you doing here?
なんでいるんだよ。
And why are you here?
朝飯を食いに来たに決まってるでしょ。
I'm here for the breakfast, of course. Right, that was a whole ending. Reimu comes for the 3-course meals.
勝手に食べに来るなよ。
You can't just come here to eat. What are you gonna do? Keep me out?
天が言っている。ご飯をどこででも自由に食べていいと言っている。
The gods speak to me. They said I could eat wherever I want.
一言食べさせてくださいと言えんのか。
Can't you at least ask us first?
おばあちゃんが言っていた。金と妖怪の扱いは
My
するなと。
My grandmother told me, never deal with yokai.
おい、警備員。
Oi, security.
すみません、食べさせてください。
Sorry, let me eat.
プライドなしかよ。
Where's your pride?
この前、プライドで飯が食えるかと言ったわね。
Weren't you the one who said pride doesn't get me food?
ああ、結構前に言ってたわね。
Well, that was a long time ago.
正確には、私たちはプライドを削ってお金なりご飯なりをもらって人生を過ごしてるのよ。
It's
そ
true.
のことを忘れちゃダメよ。
It's true. We stow away our pride for money and food in order to live. Don't forget that.
余計悲しくなったわ。
That's really sad.
レミリア、ピザ食べたい。
Ramilia, I want a pizza.
じゃあ勝手に頼めよ。
Just order it already.
うわーい、私サラミまみれのピザ。いや、
Slow down.
サラミの上に具が乗っているかのようなピザがいい。
Slow down. Chat. Who's running the pizza joint? Who's selling pizzas? It's not Remy. It's not Reimu. We need... Saki doesn't exist yet. No. Saki doesn't exist. Whoever's selling pizzas can't be from a game any later than Toho 11. Or 12, I think, depending on when this game came out. Who's making pizzas and selling them? Who's running this business venture? I have to know. It can't be Saki. She doesn't exist yet. Has to be within the realms of characters that exist at this point. I have to know. Who would be the most likely to make pizzas? I could just say Rumia. Rumia's a good answer. Rumia pizza. Yay! I want a salami pizza. Or rather, with even more garnishings atop salami.
それピザじゃねえから。
That's not a pizza then!
朝ごはんまだ。
Where's my breakfast?
お前の飯ねえから。
No food for you.
なんでやねん。なんでやねん。なんでやねん。なんでやねん。
Squeak. Why is that?
忙しい人のための睡眠。
That's a good one. They're all bending forward.
っていう長くて恐ろしいことがあったんだよ。怖いよな。
So I feared it might be stretched out too much. You see?
いきなり何の話ですか？
What are you talking about?
いや、昨日来なかった理由を詳しく説明したんだ。
I was explaining in detail why I couldn't come yesterday.
どこからが回想で、どこからが現実だったんですか？
But which part of that was fantasy and which was reality? Aren't they one and the same in this world?
おい、ゆかり。 こいつの境界を操って混乱させるなよ。
Hey, Yukari, are you screwing around with that border again?
してないわよ。
I'm not.
いらない場面も映ってましたけど、話をまとめると、単に前日に休まなかったから当日、というか昨日来るのが面倒だっただけですよね。
We've skipped a part due to that stupid scene, but simply put, you didn't rest the whole day, so you couldn't come because of that the next day, which was yesterday. Well, let me try that again. You didn't rest the whole day, so you couldn't come because of that the next day, which was yesterday. Okay, so she's talking about 2 days before. So they took a break, they took the day off, and now this is the day after. This is the day after the day after the day we were on a moment ago. So yeah, so the previous scene was the morning of the next day where everybody took a break. And now we're at the next day. All right, I got it. I have completed the timeline. Excellent.
まあ、そうなるかもしれないな。
Well, kind of like that.
それ以外の回答がわからんのですが。
Is that all you have to say?
でも判断としては間違ってないと思うんだ。
But I can't argue with your conclusion.
半分気絶をしながら家事やゆゆこ様の相手しても身が入らなかったでしょうしね。
It's because you've never had to serve Mistress Yuyuko and do housework half unconscious, have you?
語尾に死ねっていう言葉を入れてくるあたり相当怒ってるわね。
I feel that you intentionally tried to end that sentence on a creepy note.
なんて答え。
You bastard!
怒ってませんよ。怒ってませんけど一つ聞いていいですか？
I'm not trying to scare you, but can I ask you a question?
角がどこから生えてて頭蓋がどうなってるかって質問以外ならいいぞ。
Anything, if it's not about my horns or the shape of my skull. Chat, you know I've never thought of that before, but now that she mentions it, what's going on with that? Huh. How do those horns work? Do they protrude out of her head? Or are they part of her skull? Cause like bull skulls and shit have the horns attached to them, right? Is she the same? Oh god. Oh god. I wasn't ready for this. What does Yugi look like then?
なぜゆかり様がいらっしゃるのですか？
Why is Mistress Yukari here?
お、この人のこと？
Hmm? You mean her?
ゆかりんです。
Call me Yukarin.
はい、そこの人です。
Yes, her.
前の相棒のアリスが吹っ切れたんで新しい相棒だ。
I've broken up with my ex-partner Alice, and she's my new partner now.
ほ
Right.
う。っていうか、一人じゃなくて二人で各地を回っていたんですか？
Chad, I forgot. Remember how Alice was joining us on this journey as a means of self-discovery? And when we were done with her house, she was like, I don't actually have to come with you anymore, do I? And Suiko's like, what the fuck? You wanted to come with me to begin with. I didn't want you here anyway. And she's like, yeah, I don't feel like it. And then Alice retired. There you go. No more Alice. Alice is now gone. Ah, so that means you're not going through stages alone, right?
一人じゃ空気持たないんだ。っていうか今のゆかりんですは滑ったとかそういうことじゃないぞ。
The
ただの自己紹介だからな。
The coloration of Suika's horns range from wooden to like plaster. It's weird. Like they're like that beige. They're that tinge of beige that you can almost call wood, but also sometimes like this one. It doesn't look like wood. It looks more like plastic. I don't know how to explain. What do their horns feel like? They're probably really hard. I wonder if she had... They don't have nerves, do they? I doubt they have nerves. Like, if you touched her horn, would she just be like, what are you doing? Would she feel it? Would she feel it? Because it's not like ears, right? How do they work? I have so many questions. Going alone would be a waste, by the way. That call me Yukarin part wasn't an error. She really does introduce herself like that.
わかりました。 面白いとか面白くないとかではなく自己紹介ですね。
Well, I guess think of it like hair then, right? Where she doesn't feel you touching it, but as soon as you put any force towards it, then where it's connected will, you know, have nerve endings there, right? Because hair, you don't really feel hair. You feel the what your hair is attached to. And yes. Right? Yes. Sure. I guess. Maybe that's why her ribbon is so messy looking, because she ties it herself, but she can't, like, feel it, and she can't see it. So it's just kind of, like, strapped on there like that. I see. So it wasn't a joke or anything, just a self-introduction.
悲しいフォロー入れないで。
Please stop discussing this.
では改めて白玉楼へようこそ。
Once again, welcome to Hakugokuro.
あの手前にある長い階段をさ、飛んで楽をしようと思ったら、ゆかりがやめろの一点張りだったんだけど、何だったの？
Touching like touching your fingernail. Oh, I don't like the idea that the sensation of her horns would feel the same as my fingernail. Would they be rough? Would they be smooth? One of the horns has that ring aspect to it. Oh, I guess not ring aspect, but it's like tied a bit. It's weird. I don't understand horns. Horns are weird. Not real. I was gonna fly over that long staircase, but Yukari kept insisting we walk instead. I wonder why.
そう。
Who knows?
さあ、白玉楼の決まりとかじゃないの？
Who knows? I thought it was a rule of yours or something.
飛んでよし歩いてよし駆け上がってよしの階段です。
No rules for those stairs. Flying, walking, and running up are permitted.
どういうことなのさ、ゆかり。
Then what the heck, Yukari?
イベント中の移動は飛んだら怒られるような怒られないような。なんとも言えないけどダメだったんじゃないかな。
There was a rule that prohibited flying during events. I don't remember the specifics, but you might be yelled at for it. I do. You could not fly up the staircase, and Sakuya's back was never the same.
今のゆかりがふわふわしてんじゃないか。ちゃんとしろよ。
You're messing with me, Yukari. Try harder.
悪い。
My bad.
ゆかり様はこのなんて呼んだらいいでしょうか。
Mistress Yukari, did you come to help? Actually, how should I call you?
呼び捨てでも鬼っ子でも恐ろしい鬼でも何でもいいぞ。
By name, Oni Girl, or Fearsome Oni.
この恐ろしい鬼の手伝いに来たのですよね。
Did you come to help this Fearsome Oni?
ああ、そっか。
うん。
Well, yes.
そのことに
Yes.
今気がついて今決めましたよね。
Did you just decide that right now?
うん。
Yes.
私としては恐れ多いのですが。
I've got a lot of doubts about this.
私も一応鬼だから恐れおののいてほしいな。ねえねえ。
Well, I am an Oni. I'm glad to see people doubting and trembling before me. Can you?
うわー、鬼だー。
Ah, she's an Oni!
もういいや。
Well, wings have to be moved, so they're attached to the nervous system, right? So you would feel them touching your wings, but I don't know if you would feel them touching like the feathers. I don't really know how wings work. I don't know how Flandere's wings work either, but they come out of her back, so she can probably feel them. Chat, what if her wings are just elongated bone? Wow, that's pretty cursed. You know what? Let's rewind the tapes and pretend I didn't say that. All right?
はい。
Sure. So Yomu
私の
agrees.
ことは気にしないで。
Yomu
スイ
agrees.
カと同じように扱っていいわよ。
Looking for bone wings. Can I get boneless Flandre? You don't have to mind me so much. Just treat me the same as Suika.
では恐ろしい鬼と恐ろしい女には白玉楼での仕事をしてもらいます。
Very well. Fearsome Oni and Fearsome Girl, you'll now work at Hakugokuro.
そこは同じ扱いにしないでいいからね。
I didn't mean you should call us the same.
ややこしいですね。
This is complicated. This is so complicated.
普通に名前でいいから。スイカもわけのわからない前振りしないで名前で呼ばせればいいでしょ。
Just call me by name. Also, you should do the same for Suika. Just drop that weird title. Well, Third Eye Flandre is a little different because Third Eye Flandre isn't real. To an extent. Slightly not real. Basically not real. It's all in your head, Koishi.
いいのかな。このまま普通に仕事して普通に一日が終わりそうだけど。
Really? This'll just make this day as boring as all the other days.
普通でいいのよ。普通が一番。
Boring is good. It's the best. I agree. There's nothing wrong with just enjoying a day doing nothing.
老いたなゆかり。
You've gotten old, Yukari. Oh, shit. Well, guess I am old.
ババアじゃないわよ。あなただってアリスに普通がいいって言ってたじゃない。
I'm not old. Didn't you tell Alice that being plain is alright?
あれは嘘だよ。
I lied.
あなた嘘つきすぎよ。
You lie too often. No, she doesn't. She's an Oni.
そういう日もある。
I have days like that. No, you don't. Liar. You're lying right now.
もういいですか？
Onis don't lie. Are you done?
もういいです。お続けしなさってください。
Yes, please. Continue.
スイカ、誰も見てない時にお酒飲んじゃダメよ。
Suika, don't drink while nobody's watching. Don't worry, I got you, Captain.
酔ってねえよ。
I'm not drunk.
はい。ではお二人には白玉楼の仕事を。
Okay, well then. Welcome to Hakugokuro.
一ついいかしら。
Ouch. One question, please.
絶対一つじゃないですよね。
One question denied.
じゃあ70個くらい。
How about 70?
後にしてください。
Ask him later.
じゃあ個数聞かないで。
Then why did you specify it was one?
なんすか？
What?
なんで怒られちゃうのよ。怒り方の導入がランそっくりね。
Why are you mad now? You're just like Ron when it comes to flipping out.
なんだよ。怒り方の導入って。初めて聞いたよ。
What do you mean, just like? I don't get it.
中間管理職は目上の人に切れるとき、最初は大きく出れないので、柔らかめの言葉で入るんです。
She means that when underlings are angry at their superiors, they don't yell at them right from the start.
人生に全く必要ない知識ありがとう。
Thanks. That's the least useful thing I've ever heard.
で、なんでしょうか、ゆかり様。
So what is it, Mistress Yukari?
でも最終的には聞くのね。
So I do get to ask it?
そういうもんです。
Yes, you do.
ゆゆこはどこ？
Where's Yuyuko? Oh, shit. Chat. Chat, what do I do? This was unexpected. I don't have the answer for this. How do I know which one is wrong? Uh-oh. It's a 50-50. Where's Yuyuko? Left or sleeping? I don't know. I won't even know if I get it right or wrong until it's already too late. That's the worst part. Shit, I don't know. I'll hit left, I guess. Well, the problem is... No, the save doesn't work because the save will work here, but then if I get to the next decision, well, I guess at that point we'll know if we pick the right one. I'm gonna hit left and see what happens.
このような手紙が。
When I woke up today, I saw this letter.
業務と判例さんへ。4名だけでいいじゃない。
To Yomu and her ghostly half. Can't she just write to Yomu?
問題は内容です。
That's not the problem here.
業務が最近冷たいしお客さんが来ないから家出します。おやつは棚の中にあります。でも持っていきます。
You're so cold to me lately, Yomu, and I'm so lonely. I'm leaving. I've left the food on the bookshelf, which I took with me.
こんだけ緊迫感のかけらもない家出の手紙は人類初なんじゃないか？
This is perhaps the most worthless reason for leaving the house I have ever seen.
どうしましょう。
What shall we do?
ちょうどよかったじゃん。
This is perfect.
よくないわよ。ゆゆこが危ない人に連れて行かれたらどうするのよ。
This is horrible. What if some bad people kidnap her?
ネチョ好きにはたまらないでしょうね。
Some of our fans certainly hope that happens.
そういうことじゃないわよ。
Of course they don't.
お腹が空いたら戻ってきますよ。キ
She'll
ャラ
get,
的に。
she'll get hungry and come back. You know her.
そうだな、キャラ的にな。戻ってくるまでダラダラしてようよ。
Indeed, we do. Let's kill some time while we wait for her.
そうですね。
Agreed.
探しに行かないの？心配じゃないの？
Huh? You're not going to look for her? You aren't worried?
心配か心配じゃないかで言うと、64の割合で心配の勝ち星が上がってますけど、探しに行くことでゆゆこ様の自尊心に傷をつけてしまうような気がして。
If I were to measure it, I'd say I'm about 64% worried about her. But if I go searching for her, I might hurt her pride with it.
面倒なだけでしょ。
So you're just lazy.
見くびらないでください。
Stop. Stop underestimating me. Gonna get chopped up. Whoosh whoosh.
剣を抜かれただけでびっくりするなって。
Why are you this shocked? It's just a sword.
人に刃物抜かれたら驚くでしょ。
Of course I'm shocked. She aimed it right at me.
私はこう見えて二刀流なんですよ。
Despite how I look, I can wield 2 swords.
分かってるわよ。前から分かってたわよ。とにかくどうするのよ。
We know. It's not a secret. Anyway, what should we do?
帰ってくるまで待つのが大人です。
The best is just to wait till she comes back. That's a good sign.
ひどいでしょ。ねえ、ひどい話なのよ。
This is awful. Seriously. That was awful. Chat, why are you posting Orin? What happened?
おい、さくや、これはなんだ？
Fucking face. Hey, Sakuya. Who's this?
急にやってきて急に止めろと言ってきた幽霊ですね。
A ghost. She suddenly came here and is trying to stay here.
おかえりネガオ。
Please leave.
私だって友達の一人や二人いるんだからね。
I must have a friend or two.
お前は友達だと思ってるけど、相手は友達だと思ってないぞ、きっと。
You think you do, but they might not think the same. Vermilia, you deserve a smack on the back of your head for this one. How dare you talk to Yuyuko like this?
ヨウムやあの鬼が謝りに来るまで帰らないんだからね。
I'm not leaving till Yomu and that Oni apologize to me. For what?
この類はあれだな。かたくなに人の話を聞かんな。
She's the stubborn type, isn't she? She won't listen.
一応相手の目を見ながら言ってみますか。
Can I try speaking with her?
頼む。
Go ahead.
すみません。帰ってください。
I'm sorry. Please leave.
メイドさん、お茶。
Maid, tea!
Hi.
Sure.
言うことでうまい。
Now this is pretty tasty.
予想通りでした。
Just as expected.
レームよりタチが悪そうだぞ、これ。ハチェのところに放り込むか。
She seems to be even worse than Reimu. Shall we dump her near Patchy's place? Don't!
こうしてゆゆこが家出して1週間が経っ
It's been a whole week since Yuyuko left her home.
た。だから誰と話してんだよ。
Seriously, who are you talking to?
こっちみんな。
Don't look at me!
なんでだよ。
Why is that? Still here. Yeah!
なんだよ、うるさいな。
Shut up! What is it now?
なんで探しに来ないの？
Why aren't they looking for me?
まず、お前がどういう理由でここに来たか説明されてないんだが。
Why don't you start by explaining why have you even come here?
おかしいじゃない。
Isn't it weird?
おかしいのはお前だろう。
You're the one who is weird.
でも向こうは向こうで何か理由があるのかも。
They must have some reason not to look for me.
こっちにはお前を止める理由はないんだけども。
You know, we have no reasons to keep you here.
一回確かめる必要があるわね。
I need to find that out.
お前の脳でもスキャンしてどこが悪いか確かめてもらえ。
We need to scan your brain and find... Oh. We need to scan your brain and find out what makes you this weird.
そうと決まればこんなところにいられないわ。
With that said, I can't stay here anymore.
こんなところとはなんだ。おいおい、しばらく止めてくれてありがとうだろ。全部無視か。
What do you mean here? Hey, hey, hey! How about a thank you for letting me live here? Are you ignoring me?
難しい年頃なんですよ。
It's a difficult age.
昨夜は年代とか期間のせいにしすぎだから。
You need to stop blaming age and time for everything, Sakuya. It just doesn't end.
帰ったわよ。ヨウム。コンタク。
I'm back. Yomu, come back.
帰ったわよ。ヨウム。コンタク。
なんでしょうか。もしかして呼びましたか。
What is it? Did you call me?
ひどいじゃないヨウム。私が家出したのに探しに来てくれないなんて。
You're so horrible, Yomu. I've left the house, and you didn't even come looking for me.
すみません、ゆゆこ。
I'm sorry, Yuyuko.
ゆうこ。なんで呼び捨て。
Yuyuko? Why the casual addressing?
白玉楼規則第14条。白玉楼当主は1週間白玉楼を開けてはならない。開けた場合は当主の座から退かなければならない。
Hakigokuro's Law, 41st Article. 41st? 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 (41st) 41st article. Hakigokuro's master cannot leave Hakigokuro. If absent for over a week, master of Hakigokuro loses their status.
嘘。初めて聞いたわよ。
Huh? What? I haven't heard about that.
200回くらい言いました。忘れたなどとは言わせません。
I've told you that hundreds of times. Don't tell me you've forgotten.
今の当主はこの人です。
She's the master now. Oh!
ゆかりじゃないの。どういうことなのゆかり。
Yukari? What is the meaning of this?
先ほどの説明がすべてです。ですから、前当主はお帰りください。
That's all you need to know. And now, my former master, you have to leave.
これは夢よ。夢なのよ。
Oh my god.
これは夢よ。夢なのよ。
This is a dream. It must be.
泣いてたな。
She was crying.
規則を忘れる方が悪いんです。
It's her fault for forgetting the law.
あとさ、この流れだと私が当主ってことになるんじゃないか。なんでゆかりなんだよ。
Also, I was expecting me to become the next master. So why Yukari?
それを言うなら私になると思いますが。
And I thought I'd be the next one.
うん、そうかもね。
Yeah. Or that.
ですよね。
Yeah.
あいつ、1週間ほどどっかに埋めるか。
Shall we stash her away somewhere for a week?
そうですね。
Let's do it.
ゲ
Okay. Holy shit, this ending doesn't end.
ひどいでしょ。ねえ、ひどい話でしょ。
This is horrible. Seriously, this is horrible.
だから帰れよ
Just leave already. Stage 6 bosses, everyone. Stage 6 bosses. The Sayoji clan. Stupid. Alright.
ゆゆこはど
We nailed that one. Now she's
まだ寝
sleeping.
てます。
Still sleeping.
お寝坊さんね
She's a sleepyhead.
ゆかりもいつも昼過ぎまで寝てんじゃん人のこと言えんよ
Aren't you always sleeping till noon, Yukari? Don't say that about others.
そりゃあ夜遅くまで起きてるからよ
That's because I go to bed late. Oh, that's a personal attack if I've ever heard one.
うんそうか当たり前のこと言われたのに妙に納得しちゃったよ
I see. Oh, that was... Huh. I know this is obvious, but I didn't think of it earlier for some reason.
昨日のゆゆこ様の場合、お客が来るのを楽しみにしていたのに、来ないと分かったので泣き晴らし、庭を駆け回り、墓石を破壊し、ご
In
飯
our,
を食べ尽くし疲れ切った結果なのです。
in our case, she was excited over a guest, cried when she realized you weren't coming, ran around the garden breaking tombstones, ate all the rice, and got tired in the end. That's a good visual.
そんなに楽しみだったのか
She's so eager to meet me.
それはもう、来るということを200回くらい聞かされました。
That would be it. She told me you were coming about 200 times.
それは悪いことしたわね
That's how low she fell then.
なんでそこまで
Why do you say so?
ここに遊びに来る人はゆかり様たちくらいなので、別のお客が珍しかったのでしょう。
It's because hardly anyone visits her. Except Mrs. Yukari and her family.
他に友達くらいいるだろ
She must have more friends than that, right?
なぜ目をそらす
Why are you averting your eyes?
とにかく、よく来てくれました。
Anyway, good to see you.
これほどまでにウェルカムだと逆にやりにくいな
If you welcome us this much, it gets even worse.
気にしないで楽にしましょ
Don't worry, let's lighten up.
まずはゆゆこ様を起こしましょう。
First, we have to wake Mistress Yuyuko.
うゆゆこはどこに
Where is she?
そこに、
Here.
ああ床で寝てたのね
Ah, sleeping on the floor.
泣き晴らして、そこで力尽きたようです。
She eventually cried herself to sleep over there.
だったら床まで運んであげないと
Then why didn't you carry her over to the bed? Hmm?
疑問を持たれ
Did
て
I fucking stutter? That's not answering my question.
とにかく起こしましょう。ゆゆこ様は特殊な方法で起こさないと寝覚めが悪いのです。見ていてください。
Anyway, I'm waking her up. But she has to be awakened in a very specific way. Unless you want to ruin her mood. Watch this. Alright, here we go. Chat, you notice how in canon the masters and servant relationships are like, you know, as you'd expect. But then in the fan works, this. Well, I say that, but even in canon, even into a lesser extent in canon, Remilia's tendencies are pretty childish. And it almost feels like Sakura is just, you know, adhering to the whims of a child. But Yuyuko's pretty mature, and Yoma's a little bit naive. But then I play this game, and it's like, Yuyuko's just a bundle of happiness trying to enjoy herself, and Yomu's had no nonsense. No nonsense. But also Remy's the same. Like, a lot of fan works portray the stage 6 bosses who are supposed to be the masters in these relationships as, you know, goofballs with serious more straight man of the duo being the stage 5. Although you never really see that with Racing though. Raisin's like the only one who is almost always on the short end of the stick, any situation. But I also like the art where you see the servants bonding over their incredibly impossible to manage masters. Sakuya, Yomu, and Raisin have a lot in common in that regard. The Toho 6, 7, and 8 Stage 5 bosses all have very whimsical masters that, well, they don't get treated the best, and there are so many things they want to do that they just have to oblige them for. Anyway.
お、なんかかっこいいぞ。
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
ゆゆこ様、ゆゆこ様、死んでる。
Mistress Yuyuko. Mistress Yuyuko. She's dead. Would Mai and Satono be in that group? I don't know, because I haven't seen any fan works related to Okina. Because, look, you gotta remember, the Toho 6, 7, and 8 have the most fan stuff with them. So I've pretty much seen every portrayal possible for all those characters. But Toho 16, I don't think I've seen a single fan work with those characters at all. So I don't know what the fan personalities and archetypes of them are. Not really anything they do.
これを毎日やっているのです。
Yes, I have to do this every day.
お前は自分の日課に何の疑問も抱かないのか？
Do you ever stop and question your daily life? Marshmallow.
しかも起きてない。
And she's still sleeping.
ゆゆこ様、起きてください。
Please wake up, Mistress Yuyuko.
普通。
She'll play.
おはようよ。
Whew. Good morning, Yomu.
しかも起きちゃったよ。さっきの特殊な方法何だったんだよ。
And that worked? What was it about a That's a word. What was it about a specific way earlier?
眠い。
I'm so sleepy.
すこぶる目覚めが悪そうだが。
And her mood doesn't seem good either.
ゆゆこ様、例のやつが来ました。
Mistress Yuyuko, your usual snacks are ready.
眠いわ。
So sleepy.
何が何でも眠いんだな。楽しみにしてたんじゃないのか？
She's still sleepy. Is it really because she was so eager to meet me?
なんだかんだで食欲より睡眠欲の方が優先だと思うのよ。私の長年の経験からして。
Sleep takes precedence over hunger. That's speaking from my life experience, said the ghost.
うんうん、そうよね。
Yes, yes, you're right.
お前ら仲良しだな。
You get along so well.
こっち側はピンときてなかったみたいだけど。
I guess I didn't get the joke. Chat, look how small Yuyuko's mouth is. Itty bitty. It's like a belly button. But then fucking Suiko over here drooling like a dummy head. I guess I didn't get the joke.
ゆゆこ様、
You
結局
too!
何をすればよろしいでしょうか。
Why they got belly button mouse? In the end, what do you want to do, Mr. Yuyuko?
寝る。
Sleep. I feel that.
いや、寝ないでください。
No, don't do that, please.
じゃあ誰か私の首に布団を。
Then I want someone to knock me out. Batter up, baby.
気絶もしないでくださいよ。
Don't faint either.
もう限界みたいね。あとは頼んだわ。
I'm at my limit. I got one request.
死ぬみたいに寝ようとしないでください。この3ステージを何もないまま終わらせないでください。
And don't make it look like you're dying. You can't let stage 3 end without it even starting.
なんか昨日の朝の私たちみたいになってるぞ。
She looks a lot like we did last morning.
私たちってなんでこうもタイミング合わないのかしら。
Why do our moods never synchronize?
知らんがな。
I don't know.
ゆゆこ様、ゆゆこ様、死んでる。
Mistress Yuyuko. Mistress Yuyuko. Is she dead?
完全に寝たな。
She's obviously sleeping.
ど
どうするの？
What do we do?
西行あやかし付近の見回りでも。
Shall we take a look at the Saigyo Ayakashi?
こいつのくだりいらなくない？
We don't need to do that in this game, right?
言わなくていいです。
Don't mention it. Oh shit, we're gonna see the vending machine again? Yo, they repaired it! That's good shit, good shit.
ねえ、スイカは鬼なのよね。
Hey, Suika, you're an Oni, right?
まあ今さら言うまでもないけど鬼だね。
I'm pretty sure we've seen Yomu's ghost half. They tried to capture it and serve it at Alice's cafe, but I can't remember what it looks like. Well, it's kind of obvious at this point, but yes, I am.
やっぱり大豆ぶつけられると痛いの？
So, does it hurt being hit by beans? Yeah,
痛いね。なんでだろうね。
of course. What's your point?
じゃあ豆腐とか豆乳はどうなの？
But can you eat tofu or soy milk?
そこに気がつくか。
Is that your question?
いきなり関係ない話を雑に展開させないでください。
Please don't lead conversation into such random topics.
でも気になるじゃない。
I wouldn't be surprised if Yuyuko tried to eat it at least once or twice. And Yomu probably had to put the sword to her. Do not eat the goose. But I do want to know that.
言われてみればそうですね。
Flandre captured it? I don't remember that one. Where'd that happen at? What game was that? My lore seems to be rusty. I don't remember that. If I were to say it, so do I.
で、どうなの？
So?
普通に食えるよ。
They do nothing unusual to me.
へえ。
Huh?
ほ
Oh.
なんだよ。
What is it?
う。予想以上につまらない答えだったので。
That was an unexpectedly boring answer.
なんかがっかりしちゃったわ。
I feel so disappointed.
鬼に何を求めてんのさ。そんなんいった大豆をぶつけられたら痛いに決まってるだろ。
What
で
did
も
you
ぶつけられることと食べることは別問題だろ。
What did you expect? Of course fried beans hurt when you get hit by them. But how is that related to eating anything?
イワシの頭とヒイラギの枝はどうなんですか？
What about sardine heads and holly branches?
臭いし痛いけどみんなそうだろ。みんなそう思うだろ。
They stink and hurt. But anyone would tell you the shame.
スイカって和風の鬼っていうよりゴブリンね。
You're more of a goblin than a Japanese oni then. No. We are a Japanese goblin.
なんでそうなる？
Why is that?
で、続けますか？
Isn't that enough?
もういいや。
Yeah, I guess.
はい。奥に見えますのが西行あやかしです。
Okay, so in the back you can see the Saigyo Ayakashi.
酒が置いてないな。でもお茶が
Oh
100
no.
円か。
Oh no!
電気の供給どうなってんだ？
Oh, no booze. But the tea is 100 yen? How do you get the power here anyway?
いや、そっちではないです。右の方にあるのは気にしないでください。
No, don't look at that. Please ignore that thing on the right.
冗談。これが噂の西行あやかしか。香り高き西行あやかし。
Why won't they tell me why it's there? They put it there and they won't acknowledge it. I'm kidding. So this is the rumored Saigyo Ayakashi, the legendary fragrant tree.
え？
Huh?
燻製剤として有名な西行あやかしね。
Yes, the famous wood for smoking food.
何の話ですか？
What do you mean?
よむ知らないの？巷では西行あやかしのチップが売られているのよ。
I want to believe that the reason it's there is because they made the background and they thought it was too plain, so they put a completely random nonsensical element onto it, and then they just pretended it didn't even exist, because that makes the background way more memorable. It's even the title screen. Like, what the fuck is it doing there? They won't tell me. You don't know, Yomu? People are selling Saigyo Yakashi chips everywhere.
え？嘘？
Huh? No way.
高級品なんだよな。
It's a very fancy product.
いや、でもこれ、削ってるんですか？誰かが？
No, but that... Huh? Is someone shaving them off? Who?
そうなんじゃないの？
That must be it then.
許可を得て。
Who allowed that?
さあ、誰に許可を得ればいいのかしら。
Well, who could possibly allow that?
それはゆうこ様ですよ。
That would be Mistress Yuyuko.
じゃあ今度業者に会ったら教えておくわ。
You can tell that to the next traders that come here.
いや許可出しませんよ絶対。
No, she would not allow something like that.
じゃあ言うだけ無駄だから秘密にやってるんじゃない？
Well, if you refuse, then they'll just do it in secret.
そうか。いえいえいえ、違う違う。最強あやかしですよ。
I see. Oh, wait. Hold on. Aren't we talking about the Saigyo Ayakashi?
そうね。
We are.
シリアスな作品だったら近寄るだけで気分が悪くなるくらい危険な桜ですよ。
This is one of the most powerful artifacts of the Netherworld. Just walking up to it is dangerous.
気のせいじゃないの？
You're exaggerating.
絶対亡霊とかが関係してますよ。そもそもそのチップで何を？
It hosts so many spirits of the dead. And why would anyone even need the chips?
そりゃあスモークチーズとか作るのよ。河原とかキャンプ場で。
They use them to make smoked cheese in camps by the river. That sounds great.
キャンプ？
Chat, I want some ghost cheese. Smoked over the Saigyo Ayakashi's wood chips. Ghost cheese. That's the good shit. Camps.
別にやると痩せるあれじゃないぞ。
I bet Nazarene would like ghost cheese. It's definitely not some kind of fad diet, though.
わかってますよ。
I know that.
何を怒ってるの？
Are you angry?
そりゃあ怒りますよ。
Of course I am.
誰に？
At home.
誰にって誰に？
At home? At whom?
そこは業者だろ。混乱するなよ。
At the traders. You're welcome. Who's coming in here and getting these?
そうですよ。その最強あやかし泥
Wait.
棒ですよ。
Chat, wouldn't it be very obvious if you, like, shredded down the tree and got wood chips? Like, the tree's not gonna recover that, right? Like, this would be noticeable, right? Surely you were jesting. Yes, at those who steal from Saigyo Ayakashi.
別にいいじゃない。また生えてくるし。
Why is that? It'll grow back anyway.
最強あやかしって入るんですか？
You milk a ghost cow. Oh, baby! Let's get it. 2021 year of the ox. Give me that cow print. Wait, Saigyo Ayakashi grows?
知らないけど、傷つけても再生しそうじゃない。
Chat, we need an emote for horny jail. That's what we need. That's what we need. I'm not sure, but it does seem to cure its wounds.
まあ最強あやかしの揚力ならありえなくもないですけど。
Well, I can understand Saigyo Ayakashi having some magical power.
試しに今ちょっとだけ切ってみれば？
The horny bat, the horny jail. How do we control the horny? Who controls Alice? Let's test it by cutting a piece off.
おお、いいぞ。女は度胸。何でも試してみるもんさ。
Oh yeah, a girl must try everything in her life.
絶対やりませんよ。
Should I make one? If you have the free time and have an idea, by all means shoot me it, and I'll take a look. No, we won't do
老
that.
いたなヨウム。
You've aged, Yomu.
まだひよっこです。
I'm still just a chicken.
ピーチクパーチクと。
バクラ
よくさえずるひよこだな。
A very loud shinging kind of chicken.
今日やることが決まったようですね。
Looks like we found our job for today.
空き缶拾って業者に持って行って金をもらってワンカップ買って公園で飲むとか。
Pick up cans, exchange them for money, buy some booze with it, and drink it in the park?
違いますよ。
No.
もう寝る？
Sleep?
寝ませんよ。
Not that either.
竹林でうなぎ売るとか。
Shelling eels in the forest?
違いますよ。全部違うよ。
Wrong again! Wrong all the
あ
time!
やべ。侍が狂い始めた。
Ah, crap. The samurai's going crazy.
狂ってませんよ。あのですね、最強あやかしが荒らされてるんですよ。
I'm not crazy. I was talking about Saigo Ayakashi being damaged by those people. Chat, you know when you think about it, Yoma would be a good character for Sekiro. You know why? Because the whole gimmick of Sekiro is you get 2 lives, right? So when Yuma loses 1 life, she loses her ghost half. So she gets a 2nd life, but she gets reduced abilities. And then when she dies again, then she has to do the whole thing over again. There you go. That's genius. I'm brilliant. I'm fucking brilliant, mate. Have I read that already? I don't remember. Oh well, I'll read it again. I'm not crazy. I was talking about Saigo Ayakashi being damaged by those people.
ごめんな。
Sorry.
ごめんねヨム。
Sorry for that, Yomu.
いやいや、あなた方ではありませんよ。場は荒らしてますけど違います。
No, no, not by you. You haven't damaged anything but this stage yet.
要はその西行あやかしを荒らしに来る輩を捕まえるんだろ。うわってら。
Some
ごめんねよ。
some live, some die, but that is just the way of the samurai. What you're saying is, we'll hunt those poachers that hurt the Saigo Ayakashi. Those bastards. They're no match for us.
その理解力を最初から発揮してください。
I wish you were this perceptive from the start.
つまり、どういうことなの？
So, what are we doing?
なんで分かってないんですか？
And why don't you get it?
いいよゆかりは。近くで見てればいいよ。
Don't worry, Yukari. Just stay close and you'll see.
そう？なんだか悪いわね。
Really? Sorry for not understanding you so well. Chat, this doesn't have any relevance at all to what's happening with the game, but it's just the thought crossed my mind, so I'm gonna share it with you. All right, here you go. Imagine Yugi throwing Suika like a javelin, and there you go. That I don't know where that came from. I don't know why I thought that. But that idea popped into my head, and I was like, yeah, that's kind of neat. And now I'm sharing. There you go. It would work better if Yugi was the harpoon, but there's no way you're getting her off the ground. Well, I mean, maybe Suika could, but the size difference would make it look kind of jarring. Really? Sorry for not understanding you so well. There's a pic of Kasen throwing Yugi like a spear javelin. What? God damn it, my creativity has been done before. Unbelievable.
今から張り込みします。西行あやかし嵐を懲らしめるのです。
We're doing a stakeout. It's time to punish the Saigo Ayakashi poachers. Chat, what if it's just Daiusei?
やっぱ暴力で解決って一番わかりやすいよな。
Yes, the brute force method is often the easiest. What if we're just sitting here and then Daiusei comes up and takes some wood chips?
いえ、最初は話し合いをします。
No, we're going to talk to them
な
first.
かなか理知的じゃん。でも応じなかったらどうするのさ。
That's an intelligent solution, sure. But what if they don't listen?
相手の手足の筋を切断します。
I'll cut off their limbs.
相手の今後の人生をみじんも考えてない対処法だね。
And now you went to a radical method, crippling your opponents forever. Alright, this is a flesh wound.
とにかく物陰に隠れましょう。
Let us find a hideout for now.
よくさ、物陰から顔を半分だけそーっと出して様子を見るときってあるじゃん。
Oh, that's the part where we stick half of our heads from there and watch the surroundings?
ありますね。
Yes.
あれやるとき、私は角が思いっきりはみ出ると思うんだけど、どうすればいいと思う？
I always have trouble with that because my horns stick out. Got any ideas about that? Suika, your horns are like this big. Chat, you can't see. You can't see the approximation I'm making with my finger. But they're only this big. They're not gonna stick out.
知りませんよ。いきなり何の話してるんですか？
I don't. Why are you even asking me this?
大事だと思うんだけどな。
I thought it was important.
相手も空気くらいは読んでくれます。
Chat,
いい
you
から行きますよ。
you'd be surprised at how many hand gestures I make when I'm explaining things when you can't see me. It's kind of unreal. It just I don't know why I do it. I just do. I make hand gestures all over the place. You can't see it. Thank you, Demo, for gifting a sub. I'm sure the poachers will play along. Let's go already.
へえ。
I. Who's poaching? I can't wait to see the perpetrator. I hope it's Daiyusei.
ここなら見つからずに見張れますね。
We can watch from here without being seen.
どこにいてどういう風に見てるかわからないけど、ちゃんと西行あやかしを見張れるところにいるね。
I have no idea where we are or how we're watching, but I can clearly see Saigyo Ayakashi.
様子はどうでしょ
What do you see?
っていうか、私の隣にいるよね。見
Hey,
りゃわかるでしょ。
you're right next to me. See for yourself.
う。気分が大事なんです。
It's not as fun.
見たところゆかりが置きっぱなしだな。
I see we've left Yukari there.
あの二人どこ行っちゃったのかしら。
Where did the two of them go?
なんで置きっぱなしなんですか。
Why did you leave her there?
そこで見てろって言っちゃったからかな。
I told her to watch from there.
なんて無駄に律儀なんですか。
Why are you so frank about it?
バカなのか利口なのかわからんね。
I'm not sure if that was stupid or genius.
利口と言っても犬レベルの利口さですよ。いいからどこかにやってください。
It would be genius if a dog came up with that. Anyway, move her somewhere.
おーいゆかり
Hey, Yukari.
あらスイカ、そんなところにいたの？
Ah, Suika. So that's where you are.
なんかあっちにうまそうなまんじゅう落ちてたぞ。
Looks like someone dropped a tasty bun over there.
本当？どこどこ？
Oh, really? Where is it?
なんとか事なきを得たな。
That actually worked.
なんで急にゆかり様はバカになっちゃったんですか。
Why did Mistress Yukari suddenly become such an idiot? That sentence right there sums up my entire Yukari busy person experience. I said this last part, but like, goddamn, Yukari fans are not eaten in this game. That's for sure.
幻想郷ではよくあること。
I mean, she's here, she's present, but she's the butt of every joke. It happens. It's Gensokyo.
そうですか。
I see.
お、誰か来たぞ。
Someone's coming. Alright, chat. Place your bets. Here we go. Who's coming to the tree? Where's your quid going? 20 quid, you say?
くせ者でしょうか。
It must be the thief.
よーむ
Shit!
ご飯
Damn it.
よーむご飯
Chat, close enough. They both have the same voice. I mean, they don't actually, but they both have the same voice. Yo, Moo! Yo, Moo! Food!
ゆうこ様っぽい格好にゆうこ様っぽい言動。何やつ。ゆうこ様っぽい格好にゆうこ様っぽい言動。何やつ。
She looks like Mistress Yuyuko. Acts like Mistress Yuyuko. Who is that?
ゆゆこだろどう見ても。
It's Yuyuko. Look at her.
今私が出ていけば作戦が水の泡、濡れ手に泡です。
If I come out now, all our efforts will be for nothing. It'll be too easy.
どっちだよ。
Are you happy about it or not? わー、yo, Moo!
早く消えてください、ゆうこ様。
Go away already, Mistress Yuyuko.
なんて従者だよ。
Some servant you are.
幻想郷の従者はみんなこんな感じなんです。
All servants in Gensokyo are like this.
私もそう思ってたけど、お前だけはそうなってほしくなかったよ。
I thought so, but I still hoped you wouldn't be like the others.
ゆうこ様は別のところを探しに行ったようです。見つけるといいですね。
At least Yukari fans get to eat, unlike Imperishable Night fans. No! No! Maybe someday. Mrs. Yuyuko is looking for something else, it seems. I hope she finds it.
そうだな。本当に自分を気遣ってくれる従者が見つかるといいな。
Yeah, maybe she'll find a servant that actually cares about her.
おにぎり
Ah, a rice ball.
なんでおにぎりあんだよ。
Onigiri. What's a rice ball doing over there?
まあ不思議のダンジョンですから。
Don't you find them in dungeons all the time?
嘘つくなよ。
That's so not true.
また誰か来たようです。
Hmm. Someone else is coming. Oh shit, here we go, chat. Who's it gonna be? Oh.
ゆゆ子はおにぎり拾ってどっか行ったのか。
I wonder, where did Yuyuko go with that rice ball? That's not Daisei.
超危険人物が来たな。あ
No.
いつ犯人なんじゃね？
Now this is an extremely dangerous person. Could she be the villain?
いやまさか曲がりなりにも幻想郷の安定を役職とする白麗の巫女ですよ。
No way. She's not perfect, sure, but she's the Shrine Maiden, the Peacekeeper of Gensokyo.
今日も小遣い稼ぎに木の皮でももらっていくかな。
Oh well, gotta get another piece of bark to sell today.
これでもかっていうほど決定的だぞ。おい、犯人だろ。
What more do you need? She's clearly the thief. Oh. Oh no. Chat. Chat, now what? Is it her? It can't be her. It must be her. It can't be her.
いやいやいや
No, no, no.
いやいやいやじゃねえって。
What do you
早
mean?
く話をつけに行けって。
What do you mean, no? Go talk to her.
桜はいいねで売れるのよね。
These chips will sell nicely for sure.
なんでレイムはあんなに説明口調なんだ？
Why are we
早く
getting
行
all
けって
we're
完
getting
全に犯人だろ。
we're getting all the choices now when I don't have an idea of which one's correct or not. It's a 50-50 gamble, but much like the USB ports I plug in, I will get them wrong the first time every time. Why is she saying all that? Just go. She's clearly the thief.
まだわからないですよ。ここは慎重に。
We still don't know. We have to be discreet.
慎重すぎだろ。行けよ。
You're taking it too far. Go.
電波が悪いようですね。
I'm losing my reception.
通信機とか無線とか使ってないだろ。
How
隣
is...
にいるだろ。
Oh, that's not good. What's going on here? How did I do that? What the fuck? Chad, I seem to have cut my finger on something. Huh. Interesting. I don't feel it, but I see it. How weird. Oh well. It's not bleeding. I'm alright. We aren't using transmitters or anything else. I'm right here.
今日も大量ね。
I got so much today.
おい、行っちゃうぞ。
Hey, she's about to leave.
通信妨害か。
What the goddamn? Maybe it's transmission interface.
もうバカ。ああ、レイム行っちゃったよ。
Enough. Ah, Rainbow has left already.
どうかしましたか？
Did she do anything?
今レイムが作業あやかし削って持ってったぞ。
She has just shaved the Saiyo Ayakashi.
なんですと？おのれ、いつの間に？
What? What did that happen?
すげえ見てただろ。
It was clearly visible.
たとえ白麗の巫女が本当に西行あやかしの一部を持っていったとしても、それにはきっと訳があったのでしょう。
I'm sure that even if the Hakude Shrine Maiden did take a part of the Saiyo Ayakashi, she had a good reason to do so.
いいねで売れるのよねって言ってたぞ。
She was saying it'd sell nicely.
ちゃんと聞いてなかったからそう聞こえただけなのでは？
How can you be sure if you only heard that? This ending is getting on my nerves.
ちゃんと聞いてないのはそっちだろ。
You were the only one not listening.
とにかくちゃんと見張ってください。
Anyway, stay on watch. Oh, I'm getting upset.
もうこんな役回り嫌だ。
I hate doing this already.
誰か来ましたよ。
Someone else is coming.
レイムが戻ってきたのか？
Is Reimu back again? Oh no, it's the other one.
今度はあっちか。
Oh, it's her now. Shit. Shit, chat. Oh no.
これでもかっていう。
What more do you need? She's clearly the thief.
かなりの確率で犯人ですね。
What the fuck? What happened? It's pretty clear that she is.
100%だろ。
いいから行け。
It's 100% clear. Go get
わ
her.
かりました。
Understood.
これを売ればしばらくは食いつなげられるわね。
If I sell this, I'll be able to feed myself for a while.
待てい。
Hold it!
何やつ。
Who's there?
お前に名乗る名前はない。覚悟。
I have no name to give to the likes of you. On guard.
無双封印と。
Fantasy seal or something. No sound effect.
さて仕事の続き。
Okay. Back to work.
ああ、待ていの後に格言言わないからやられんだよ。
If she didn't stop for extra phrases after hold it, she would have won.
一気やられてしまいました。
I've lost a life.
今のはちょっと急ぎすぎだったと思うぞ。
I think you rushed your recovery there.
なるほど。まだまだ奇数はあります。
I see.
行ってきます。
I still got some lives left. Here I
な
go.
かなかタフだな。
She's really tough.
待てい。
Hold it!
無双。
What's up? Shouldn't even need to finish the word.
もういい、休め。読む休め。
Catching those musofuings. Enough. Take a break. Take a break, Yomu.
このままじゃ終われません。
I cannot let it end like this.
終わっていいんだ。もう終わっていいんだよ。
No, you can stop. You can stop already.
じゃあ遠慮なく終わります。
Very well then. I'll stop.
いいの？
Huh? Really?
いいんです。では終了します。
Yes. And that's the end of that.
終わり方、最近雑だな。
Aren't our endings getting a bit random?
最初からですよ。
They were always like that. You can't be too tough. What the fuck just happened? What? I'm so confused. I picked the right
これで
answer.
もかって。
It can't be her.
いやい。
How is that the right answer? Alright, save. So chat, by process of elimination, it means that it can't be Marissa, right? It would be the same bad ending twice in a row, right?
一体何をしに。喉が渇いたんでしょうか。
What is she... Maybe she's thirsty?
今日も小遣い稼ぎに来たぜ。
It's time to earn some money.
お前もかよ。また犯人だぞ。早く行け。
Again with
早
that?
く行って筋を切ってこい。
She's a thief. Go get her. Go and cut her up.
じいちゃん。じいちゃん。
Grandfather. Grandfather.
誰と話してんだよ。誰がいるんだよ。
Who
私の後ろに誰が立ってんだよ。
who are you talking to? Is someone there? Is someone behind me?
これは魔法実験のいい媒介にもなるんだよな。
They'll also make good Regents? Regent? Google! Regents. Regents? Oh. Thank you. Regents. Thank you, Google.
おい、行けって。犯人だぞ、おい。
Hey, go already. She's a thief.
じいちゃん。今までどこに。
Where have you been all this time, grandfather?
見えない誰かと話してないで早くしろって。私の後ろに立ってるであろう見えない誰かと話してないで早く。
Stop talking with imaginary people and go. There's no one behind me. Hurry. Well, it's because Suika's the main character. Suika was a shithead until she became the main character.
借りてくだけ、借りてくだけだぜ。
After all, I'm just borrowing them. Does he?
絶対嘘だろ。
You're lying.
じいちゃん。それは憂いじゃなくて許しです。
Yeah, days. Grandfather, it's called varnish, not garnish. Tree sap used to coat surfaces. Proper names and words. Properties differ depending on the tree. Garnish. A garnish is an item or substance used as a decoration or embellishment accompanying a prepared food, dish, or drink. Some garnishes are selected mainly to augment the visual impact of the plate, while others are selected specifically for the flavor they may impart. Via Wikipedia, the original pun was urushi-ururi. The first one is the liqueur or varnish, while the second one is edible leaves from an agave-type plant. Yes, very good. Very good. Yes!
どういう会話内容なんだよ。
Excellent!
早く懲らしめに行けって。ああ、行っちゃった。
What are you even talking about? Go punish her already. She left already.
さよならじいちゃん。
Farewell, grandfather.
おい、今マリサが桜を荒らしてたぞ。
Hey, Marissa just ravaged the tree.
気のせいでしょ。
It's just your
今じ
imagination.
いちゃんが目の前にいたんですよ。
I've just seen my grandfather.
それこそ気のせいだろ。
No,
真面目にやれ。
that's your imagination. Take it seriously.
わかりましたよ。今までのは全部演技でしたよ。
I know. I was trying so hard to ignore her.
そんな怒るなよ。
Don't get angry over that.
逆に考えてみてくださいよ。
Think about this in reverse.
逆？
Reverse?
あそこで私が飛び出て話をします。
Let's say I flew over there and talked to her.
うん。
So?
当然向こうは聞く耳など持ちません。
She obviously wouldn't listen to me.
言わずもがなだな。
That goes without saying.
その後は暴力による話し合いが展開します。当然私は死にます。
After that, I would try to settle it with force. Obviously, I would die.
死にはしないんじゃないかな。
You wouldn't necessarily die.
弾幕勝負以外であの二人と戦ったことありますか？
Have you ever fought with any of those two outside of Danmaku fights?
ないね。こう見えて無駄な争いはしないんだよ。なかなか異端な鬼だろ。うひゃ。
Nope. I don't like fighting this much. Some only I am, huh?
ルール無用の勝負ではあの二人は無敵なのです。
If they aren't constrained by rules, they're invincible.
無敵なの？無敵ではないだろ。
Invincible? That's impossible.
敵なしなのです。
Or unrivaled, if you will.
そうなんですか。
Really?
私が死んでしまえばこの後の展開はどうなります？
So I die. And what then?
完全に困っちゃうな。
Nothing good comes from that.
そういうことです。
Exactly.
でもこの張り込みも完全にやり損だよね。
But then there was no point in doing this stakeout.
じいちゃん。
Grandfather!
もういいよ。
Enough already. Ah, shit. Got the wrong one.
コンパクヨウム、ただいま戻りました。
Alright, let's go.
今度は
It must be
かな
her.
りの確率で犯人ですね。
I am pretty certain she's the thief.
100% 中の100%だろ。なんか嫌な予感はするけど早く行け。
100%, no other options. I've got a bad feeling about this. You better go fast.
成敗。
Justice! We're not wasting any time, are we?
もういい。休め。ヨウム休
Enough. Take a break. Take a break, Yomu.
ではお言葉に甘えて終了します。
I accept your offer. This is the end.
早っ。早いよ。
Too
早い
soon.
しさっきと同じだし。さっきってなんだよ。
Too soon. And too much like the previous one. Wait, what am I saying?
私は自由が欲しかったんです。
I just wanted to be free.
悲しい遺言残すな。ヨウム。ヨウム。
Don't leave on such a sad note. Yomu. Yomu. Wow, that one was kind of lame. She's got butt blasted. I picked the right answer twice in a row.
今度は
一体何をしに？
Confronting them is the bad ending. Letting them get away with it is the good. What's the whole thing?
コンパクヨウム、ただいま戻りました。
Konpaku Yomu has returned.
おかえりヨウム。どこ行ってたのよ。お腹空いて大変だったのよ。おにぎりを拾って事なきを得たけど。
Welcome back, Yomu. Where have you been? I was so hungry. Well, I did eat a rice ball, so I'm not anymore.
それは大変なのかね。
Is that an issue?
ゆゆしき事態よ。ゆゆこがゆゆしき。
It is a grave issue. A grave issue for Yuyuko.
そうか。死ぬべきだな。
I see. Now go and die.
やる気なく怒らないでよ。
Put some effort when you're being angry.
でどうだったの？私はおまんじゅうを見つけてゆゆこと食べてたんだけど。
So, how was it? I found a bun and eaten it together with Yuyuko while you were there.
あったのかよ。どこにあったんだよ。
You did find it? Where was it?
首がないお地蔵さんの前に。
In front of the headless Jizo statue.
絶対呪われたぞゆかり。
It's definitely cursed, Yukari.
呪い返してやる。
I reflect the curse.
張り合うなよ。
Don't challenge it.
どこ行ってたのよも
Where were you, Yomu?
西行あやかし付近の見回りを。
Watching over the Saigyo Ayakashi.
どうだった
And,
今日も平和の一言でした。
to sum it up, peaceful and quiet.
え
Huh?
そうよかったわね。
I see. Glad to hear that.
はい。平和が何よりです。
Yes, peace is the best.
え
Huh? Huh?
もうお昼になりますね。
Oh, hiccup. It's afternoon already.
おまんじゅう食べたら逆にお腹が空いちゃったわ。
That bun made me even hungrier for some reason.
どういう意なのさ。
What's wrong with your stomach?
では、昼食の準備をしてきます。
Very well. I'll prepare your lunch.
おう、さっきのわけわからん仕事よりよっぽどわかりやすいや。
Yes, makes a lot more sense than that weird mission.
私の料理の腕を見るがいいわ。
Gaze at my cooking mastery.
いいえ、二人は来なくていいです。
No, you two aren't invited to cook.
なんでさ。さては料理が下手だと思ってないか？
Why?
私はすげえぞ。
What? You think I can't cook? I'm awesome at that.
私もすごいのよ。
As am I.
わかりました。来ないでください。
I see. Don't come after me.
そこまで拒否されるとはな。
You're refusing us this strongly.
特にゆかり様は来ないでください。
Especially Mistress Yukari.
なんでよ。
Why me?
自分の胸に手を当てて考えてください。
Put your hand on your chest and think about it.
無駄な贅肉がついてるから記憶の底に手が届かないんじゃないの？
There's too much flesh there. Her hand won't reach the memories. What are you saying, Suika? What are you saying?
そんなに羨ましがられても。
You don't have to be this jealous. She's got layers. Like an onion. You don't have to be this
ちょっ
jealous.
と表へ出ろ。
Now say that to my face.
いい度胸ね。
You have some nerve telling me that.
何の話ですか？後にしてください。とにかくここは私一人で用意しますので、お二方はゆうこ様と一緒にここで面白いことをしててください。
I don't know what you're talking about, but finish that later. I'll do all the cooking alone. For now, find something entertaining to do.
そこまで言われたら仕方ないわね。
Very well, if you say so.
ものすごく面白いことをするしかないわね。
We just have to find something extraordinarily interesting to do then. Chat. I just thought of something. Alright? Suiko. Take Suiko. Put the hat on her head. And then stretch out the hat's eyes. Like Booba. There you go. Fucking genius. Brilliant. You gotta market my ideas. You make Suiko's hat do the booba. That's the good shit. We just have to find something extraordinarily interesting to do then. What? Hit the button. What? No. What's that? Get out of
ハ
here.
ードル高え。
Too much trouble.
ところで、昼食は何がよろしいでしょうか？
By the way, what would you like to eat?
うなぎ。
Eels.
すっぽん。
Turtles! Chad, have you ever had eel before? It's not bad, it's just expensive. Very expensive. It's annoyingly expensive, actually. Like, It's not bad, but if you have the choice between eel, beef, chicken, and pork, then I'd go with any of the other three, because eel is not good enough to justify its increased price. It's not bad, but like pork and chicken are fine. If you want cheaper, then beef is perfectly okay too.
馬刺し
Eels actually kind of taste like burger. They don't taste bad. It's weird to say that. They taste kind of like burger. But again, they're just expensive, so it's like, I'd rather just get pork or chicken. Horse meat sashimi.
じゃあそうめんにします。ではしばしお待ちを。
White noodles it is. Then, have fun in the meantime.
待ってる間は暇ね。いたずら電話でもしようかしら。
Never had frog's legs. Probably won't. Probably won't. I don't even know what to have that kind of thing. Waiting is so boring. Why don't we make some prank calls?
趣味悪すぎじゃないか。
Isn't that a horrible hobby?
私はよくやるわ。
I do that a lot.
私はやったことないのよ。
I haven't done any myself.
そうなの？
Huh? Really?
いきなり空気を重くしないでくれる？マジで。
Don't spoil the mood like this, seriously.
普通こういう場面ってカットよね。
There's usually a cut in situations like this.
カットされたら私の出番がなくなっちゃうじゃない。
If we cut here, I'm not receiving much more screen time.
そんなに怒らなくても。
Don't get so angry about it.
寝て、起きて甘いもの食べて昼食って
If
太るだけじゃない。
if I just sleep, eat, and eat some more, I'll just get fat, right?
いいじゃん。少しくらい肉ついても。
It's okay. You could use some more meat.
太るだけのためのイベントは嫌よ。
But I don't want an event about me getting fat.
運動しなさいよゆゆこ。
Start exercising, Yuyuko.
やだ
No.
太るの時間の問題だな。
Getting fat is only a matter of time for you then.
太んないわよ。
I'm not fat.
時間の問題ね。
It's a matter of time.
ゆかりもな。
Same for you, Yukari. Eh?
まあ幽霊だし、教会を操るとか意味不明な能力あるし、太りはしない気はするけど、体調には気をつけた方がいいぞ。
Well, she's a ghost. And you have that weird boundary altering power. So you both can avoid that. But you should take better care of your bodies anyway. Said the perpetually drunk short one.
でも大食いキャラが
Whoops.
自分の体調気にし始めたら終わりじゃない？
But I can't be a gluttonous character if I start watching my weight.
そこまで食ってねえだろ。
You're not that gluttonous.
そうね。いっぱい食べてるようですぐにお腹痛くなってるもんね。
Indeed, you can't really eat too much or your stomach starts to hurt.
そんなこと言ったことないわよ、言った。
It doesn't hurt that much. Ow, ow, ow.
ほら言わんこっち痛ない痛。
See? And I'm perfectly... Ow!
落ちてたものを拾い食いするからだろう。
That's just because you pick your food from the ground.
違うのよ。備えてあっただけよ。
No, it was an offer to me.
神への供物を漁った亡霊や妖怪に天罰が下ったんだな。
It was an offering to a god. And you get divine punishment instead.
なんでこんな目に。
Why did this have to happen?
畜生
God damn it!
だから拾い食いするからだろう。
I'm telling you, don't pick up random food.
こうなったらコマーシャル
If you say that, commercial break!
ないよ。
We don't have them. Oh, yes, we do. See? A word from our sponsors. What are we doing here?
またお茶を濁さないといけないの？
What? Again? We have to be the padding again?
CM ですから何か宣伝しなきゃいけないんでしょうか。
It's the CM section. We have to advertise something, I guess. What do I advertise? Shit, I didn't have anything planned for this.
コーマ館にはそんなアイテムないよ。
Let me see that. Perfect. Amazing. Cursed. Fantastic. SDM is nothing to advertise.
じゃあお嬢様の爆笑トークでもやりましょうか。
Booba. Then let's have you tell some great jokes.
そういう無茶な振りはやめてもらえんかね、咲夜くん。
I wish you stopped acting like that, Sakuya.
さあお嬢様、面白いこと言ってください。
Well then, Marissa... I almost called her Marissa. I tried to combine Marissa and Mistress. Maristis. Well then, Mistress, say something funny. Ramilia, say something funny. Ba-bi-boo-ba-blu-blu-ba.
そのこれからやるボケのすべてを殺すその発言やめてもらえるかな。
The line you said kills each and every chance for a joke. Can you stop saying it? Yes. It's true. As soon as you ask someone to say something funny, 9 times out of 10 they will be incapable of saying something funny.
ハードルが高ければ高いほどお嬢様は燃える人だと信じていました。
I believe you only become funnier when it's harder and harder for you to be funny. Sakuya gets it.
私のどこを見てそう思うようになったか教えてくれよ。
Bleh. Bleh. Just tell me what about you makes you think that? The pee pee poo poo man.
甘いわね、レミー。ハードルは高ければ高いほどくぐりやすいのよ。
Sometimes I just listen to Patchy's voice and I don't really process what she's saying, but it doesn't matter.
甘いわね、レミー。ハードルは高ければ高いほどくぐりやすいのよ。
I don't know what she's saying.
甘いわね、レミー。ハードルは高ければ高いほどくぐりやすいのよ。
I don't have a fucking clue what she's saying, but it sounds great. You're pathetic, Remy. Such hardcore situations are the easiest to avoid.
へえ、そうか。じゃあパチェ、超面白いこと言え。
Huh? Really? Well then, Patchy, say something ultra funny. Oh, I fucking got it. I got here. Chat, here we go. The funny line. Yes! There it is. Ultra funny. I laughed. Ha 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 ha. Mukakye! The funny line has been said. Say the line, Patchy. Say the line.
もうさ、それ飽きたよ。
Come on. We're tired of that one.
しかもハードルをくぐり抜けるために言ったことが渾身の持ちネタなのが悲しいですね。
Ah, drink on. Drink on, drink off. Furthermore, escaping from a difficult situation by shouting your catchphrase is even more pathetic. Oops.
あなたたちが困ってたから私が助け舟出してあげたのになんて言い草なのよ。
I was trying to make you a raft to save you from the embarrassment. And this is how you repay me?
泥でできた船だな。
But you made that raft from dirt. That's some good quality dirt then.
折り紙かもしれませんよ。
Or maybe origami. That's some good folding.
助けるどころか遺品を川に流すようだったか。
The fake ass laugh.
助けるどころか遺品を川に流すようだったか。助けるどころか遺品を川に流すようだったか。
And a raft was only useful in carrying our corpses along the river. Ha ha ha.
結局何をすればこの場面が成り立つのよ。何が正解なのよ。それを教えてよ。
In the end, what are we supposed to do here? Tell me, what is the truth?
この世に正解なんてない。
It is that the world has no truth.
無理やりに満足するしかないんですね。
It is to force satisfaction by any means possible.
そうなんだ。だからこの場面は、いや、すべての場面でも別に面白くなくていいんだ。
Exactly. And that is why this stage... No. All these stages are so boring.
ハードル下げすぎ。
You're making excuses.
うるせえな。だったら今すぐ愚民どもすべてに英知を授けてみせろ。
Shut up! Or better yet, enlighten us ignorant people with your supreme wisdom.
話飛躍しすぎよ。
You're switching topics too fast.
うるせえ。こっちみんな。こっち撮るな。カメラ止めろ。
Enough! Stop looking at me! Stop filming this! Stop the camera!
もう訳がわかりませんね。そんなこんなのアミューズメントパークゴーマ館みんな来てね。
That fucking sound effect.
もう訳がわかりませんね。
そんなこんなのアミューズメントパークゴーマ館、みんな来てね。
Sparkly. Not sure what's going on anymore? It's just another day at SDM Amusement Park. Bring your family. So it was a commercial. How much farther does it go?
腹痛後は優しい食べ物がいいわね。
Ciao, I'll be right back. I have returned. Such mild food is so good for an aching stomach.
そうめんは胃に優しいわね。
Yes, noodles are so mild.
冬だけどな。ごま取ってごま。
But it's winter. Sesame season.
別にそうめんが夏だけの食べ物というわけでもありませんよ。
Yes, but it's not like noodles are strictly summer food.
確かにそうだけどさ。私は鍋焼きうどんとか食べたかったよ。ハムちょうだい。
Time to take a... I agree, but I wanted an udon pot instead. And ham.
文句を言う子は食べなくて結構です。はいハム。
If you complain so much, you won't get any food. Here's your ham.
お母さんかよ。悪かったよ。もう文句言わないよ。
You aren't my mother, but I'm sorry. I won't complain again.
ピンク色の麺はもらったわ。
I found a pink noodle!
卑怯よ。
Not fair.
子供じゃないんですから、お二人とも落ち着いて。
You two aren't children, so stop it.
これからは悪魔が微笑む時代なのよ。
That means a devil is smiling somewhere.
今度レムに教えてやろう。
Huh? You should tell this to Reimu next time.
なんで色違いの麺が入ってるんでしょうね。
Why do they put colored noodles in there anyway?
子供に喧嘩をさせるためじゃないの？
To make kids fight over them?
ゆゆこ様のお考えはたまにサイコパスみたいになりますね。
Mr. Yuyuko, you think like a real psychopath sometimes.
それほどでもないわ。
I'm not that bad.
で、結局どうなの？
So what about it?
何が？
About what?
色違い？
The colored noodles.
なぜ私に聞く？
Why do you ask me?
知らない？
You don't know? She doesn't know?
知ってたら真っ先にドヤ顔で説明してたよ。
If I did, I'd tell you while mocking your ignorance already. God, if that isn't the fucking truth of the internet.
聞いて損したわ。
Why did I even ask?
そんなことでいちいちイラッとする一言付け加えるから式に逃げられんだよ。ちょっとオーバーくれ。
You know, because you keep irritating people with lines like that, your servants left you. Pass me that leaf.
はい、すいません。
Okay? I'm sorry.
式のこと言うたびにしんみりしないでもらえっかな。
Sorry I wasn't born with all the information in the world already in my head, and I have to learn somehow. He doesn't know? Don't get this serious when you're told something. Just accept it.
甘く煮た椎茸が少ししょっぱく感じるわ。
These sweet boiled bamboos feel somewhat salty.
詳しく聞きたいですけど、
It's the same...
空気を読むことにします。
It's the same shit when people try to give you a hard time for pronouncing words incorrectly. Like, motherfucker, I speak English. English is the only language I speak. If I try to pronounce a word that's not English and I get it wrong, why would you expect me to be able to get it right? Cringe, bro. You can't pronounce this word perfectly? Oh, maximum cringe. Sorry I'm not a master of every fucking language on the planet like apparently you are. God damn, dude. There's nothing more encouraging for someone who's trying to learn that kind of thing than to insult them when they pronounce things wrong, though. You got it. I interject, but I feel like I should just watch for now.
そうか、悪いな。
I see. Sorry for that.
Yeah.
I will continue to pronounce Sanai as Sanai because for some reason some people really like trying to correct me. And well, I'm a petty piece of shit sometimes and I don't really want to correct myself. So I'm not going to. It's just why does it matter? It's like, Chad, if I talk to someone and they told me to pronounce Chirno as Chiruno, I would probably just keep calling it Chirno anyway. Because I know I know how to pronounce it. I know it's 3 syllables. But like, why would you bother even doing that? People know her as Chirno. The most easiest way to explain the character to someone is to use the 2-syllable version of her name, Chirno. But if someone wants to give you a hard time for not using 3 syllables, then fuck them. Fuck them. Never mind.
そういえば、ランちゃんとちゃんちゃんは
By the way, where are Ron and Chen?
この幽霊お嬢は空気読めんね。
She should have done the shame.
すみません。マジすみません。
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
家出しちゃった。
They left me.
大変ね。
Oh, must be tough.
なんだこの温度差。
Wow, that's one lukewarm reply.
超すみません。
I'm super sorry.
まあ、そんなこともあるわよ。
Oops.
業務なんて理由もなしにいきなり修行の旅に出ちゃうのよ。
Yeah, that happens. Yomo sometimes leaves to train without telling me.
そうなのか。従者ってそういうものなのか。
So, Nanoka? Is that what being a servant has come to?
そうだね。
She's right.
なんで急に気さくになったのか意味わからんけど、違うと思うぞ。
I don't know what you're admitting it. I don't know why you're admitting it, but I still think that's wrong.
そんなことは置いといて。なんで色違いの麺が入ってるのかしら？
But enough about that. What's with the colored noodles? Chad, I will pronounce new as new Huju for the rest of my life. And there's nothing you can do to stop me. It's new A. It's new A. No. No Huju. That's her name for the rest of my life. Actually, it's pronounced new A. No Huju. But enough about that. What's with the colored
気
noodles?
も使えないし空気も読めないし。大丈夫かこの幽霊。
She can't manipulate the mood or read it. Is she alright?
返す言葉も手のひらもありません。
If you want to know how to properly pronounce Nue's name, just picture a Canadian saying it. And then there you go, you nailed it. That's all you have to do. But I will continue to call her Nu Huju for the rest of my life. Hojo Nue. Huju Nu. I really can't offer any words in return.
今度どっかにプロトンパックが売ってないか探しておく。
Next time I'll see if proton packs are sold somewhere. Those backpacks Ghostbusters used to have, used to fire energy beams that are especially effective against ghosts. Don't cross the streams! Okay. Thank you.
不思議ね
It's a mystery.
ゆゆこ様は色付き麺に夢中なのですが、どうすればいいでしょうか。
Yomu's name is now Yumu. Yep, Yumu. Konpaku Yumu. Mistress Yuyuko is really concerned about the noodle's color. What should we do?
わからないことは人に聞く
Sanae, Sanae. I know, 3 syllables. Kaine, Kane, Kane, Kaine. I'll never get that one right because it's too hard. It's too hard for me to remember it when I try to say her name. Sanae is just a name that's easier and understandable if I just pronounce it as Sanae. People who are like, oh, it's pronounced Sanae and then spell it out the exact same way as if I didn't just like fucking say it. It's like, go away. I told you about that guy that got upset because I say Sakuna instead of Shinmyomaru. Right? I told you about that one. Why do people use the easier name to say instead of the more complicated name? It's not like it's harder. I don't know about that. Shinmyomaru? Sakuna. Which one do you think is easier to say, chat? If we don't know that, let's ask someone.
そうねじゃあ誰かに聞きに行って
Indeed, go ask someone.
誰が
Ichiden Kumoi. Well, Ichiden is perfectly easy to say, and Kumoi is easy to say, but Shinmyomaru Sakuna, it's a lot easier to say Sakuna. Same reason we say Murasa and not Minamitsu, because Murasa's first name is Minamitsu, but we call her Murasa because Captain Murasa. Sometimes the names are just... It's just easier, and everyone already knows that her name is Sakuna anyway, so as soon as you say Sakuna, we know exactly who you're talking about. There's no reason to overcomplicate it for yourself by saying Shinmyomaru. Like if Kane's name was different, if Kane's first name was Kamishibarasawa, we would all call her Kane anyway. It's just a matter of it being easier for a casual to pronounce, so it sticks better. If someone who has never actually said anything with Japanese enunciation before looked at Sakuna's name, they would probably stick to the last name because it's a lot easier. That's all. It's stuck and it's easy to say, and that's what I'm going to say for pretty much every time because people understand it. It doesn't need to be overly complicated. Me?
あなたが
You. It's just people who get mad about it that are interesting. Why would you get mad about it? Motherfucker, it's the right character. Just because they use the wrong name? You.
どうして
Why?
今日はお手伝いをしに来たのよね
Chat, sometimes I forget what Suika's name is. I know it's Ibuki Suika, but sometimes I forget which one is the first name and which one is the last name. Because you're our helper today.
そんなんくだらねえクイズ番組見てたらいつかやるよ
We can
今すぐ調べないでもいいよ
we can do that in one of those boring quiz shows later. We don't have to bother with that now.
いいから行けこの
Just shut up and go.
野郎そんなことよりまた CM に入れば誰か教えてくれるんじゃないのか
Or rather, how about we start on a commercial break and let them tell us?
そんな CM ありますか？
Can a commercial do that?
きっとあいつらなら説明できるさ
If it's them again, I'm sure they
あ
can.
いつらって誰ですか？
Them?
いいのいいのじゃあ CM
Haha. Never mind. Commercials.
行けよこれはなんだ主役格には何の権限もないのか
Start. What is this? Do I not have any authority as a main character?
じゃあコマーシャル
Okay. Commercials. Oh boy.
おいパチ早く調べろ
Hey, Patchy. Look it up.
待ちなさいってそうめんのことなんて私の図書館にある方に簡単に書いてあるわけないでしょ
What? Wait a second. There's no way there's a book about noodles just sitting in my library like that.
なんでエロ本しかないんだよ
What do you mean it's all porn books? What? What?
一冊もないよ。
I don't have a single porn book.
一冊くらいあるでしょ。
Not a single one?
じゃあ一冊あるわよ。
Okay, maybe a single one. What?
あんのかよ。
So you do?
この本に書いてありました。
Ah, this book has it.
よくやったわ、さくら。
Good job, Sakuya.
なんとなく流れで調べたけどさ、ちょっとお前、隙間、こっち来い。
I guess we found it during the exchange, but... Hey you, Gap Lady. Get over here.
何よ。
Get over here! What?
なんとなくお前らの映像を見せられて、こっちも微妙に楽しんでたけどさ、妙なことが起こるたびにこっちに振るなよ。
I'm kinda happy you let us watch your story, but please don't switch to us every time you have a problem.
私のせいじゃなくてスイカとかゆゆこのせいでしょ。
It's not my fault. Tell it to Suika and Yuyuko.
口答えをすんじゃないよ。うちらの出番はまだ後なんだからそっとしとけよな。
This is an SDM commercial. I don't really know what's going on though. Don't talk back. Our time is later in the game. Show some restraint.
却下。
No.
却下されちった。バーカ。
No, you idiot.
子供の口喧嘩をしてないで
べー
早く説明しないと。
Stop this petty fight. We still have an explanation to do.
じゃあこっち来て説明して。
Then get over there and explain it.
こっちってどっち？
Over there?
白玉楼に決まってるでしょ。
I mean Hakugokuro, obviously.
なんで？
Why?
ゆゆこに説明しなきゃいけないからよ。
Because you have to explain it to Yuyuko.
どうして？
But why?
スイカといいあなたといい、今日は妙にしつこいわね。
First Suika, and now you're getting strangely persistent today.
じゃあ私が行きます。
Okay, I'll go.
そんなこと言うなら私行くわよ。
Huh? In that case, I should go.
そう、パチェ行ってらっしゃい。
Okay, Patchy, bye bye.
いやいや、違う違う、乗ってきてよ。
No. You're supposed to continue the joke.
面倒な子たちね。いいから来なさいよ。この見えない位置にある隙間を使って。
You're some difficult kids. Just go already. Walk through this invisible gap.
めんどくせえな。
Not this again.
最近お嬢様は出番とか美味しいとかどうでもよくなってますね。
There aren't many quality appearances or jokes for you, mistress.
どうでもよくないけど完全に雑に扱われて腹立つだろ。
I don't care about that. It's the treatment that gets to me.
別に。
I don't care about that.
もっと感情出そうよ。
Be more emotional.
誰が行くのよ。
So who will go?
ここで行かないという選択肢はないんですね。
I can't really answer not me now, can I?
まあ無視したらかわいそうじゃない。
Ignoring this opportunity would be pathetic, yes.
そこは人に優しくしないと。横のつながりは一番重要だからさ。
This is where you have to take one for the team, because team bonds are the most important.
では行ってらっしゃいませ。
Very well then. Safe trip.
行ってらっしゃいませパチュリー様。
Good luck, Mistress Patchouli.
私が嫌
What? Me? No!
いいから行けよ。昔パンチパーマだったことバラすぞ。
Just go, or I'll tell everyone about the haircut you used to have.
な。人に全然優しくないじゃない。
Where's your teamwork now?
夜な夜な変なモノマネの練習してることバラしますよ。
Chat, new lore. We have unlocked new lore. Patchy used to have a haircut that was so embarrassing that Remy now uses it as blackmail. Who? What does she have? What if she had a bowl cut? Bowl cut Patchouli. Twin tail Patchouli. How do you make a bad haircut? It would have to be terrible. Absolute botch job. And I'll tell everyone how you talk to yourself every night.
分かったわよ、行くわよ。行くけどありがとうとか言いなさいよ。
Okay, I'll go. At least thank me for doing it.
言わねえよ。
Like hell I will.
覚えたらおい。
I'll remember that.
雑に言ってしまわれましたね。
What a way to leave.
人に優しくするって難しいな。
This teamwork thing is hard.
一応やろうとはしてたんですね。
You didn't even try, did you?
いや全然。
No, I didn't. Speaking of trying,
してあげたわよ。
here I am. Goodbye. Farewell, Suika. for another day. So chat, I hate to do it, but I spent a long time on that other game. And we're just about the 2-hour mark and it's 10:30, so I'm already going over my estimated time anyway. Still good progress. Progress, as they say. The kids say. I'm still hip. I'm young like Yukari. But yeah, that was a pretty quick 5.5 hours. I don't feel like I did much, but I beat that crazy ass difficulty mode. So there you go. Yeah. You know, when you think about it, maybe it's for the best that this series takes as long as it does, because it means we get more, and once it's over, there won't be very much left for a while. So savor it while we can, you know, the usual stuff. So I'll be back, you know, next Saturday with the continuation, where Patchy shows up in Hakugokuro. Apparently, according to the game, we're only at stage 3, and if I remember correctly, there's 20 endings, and we just got to ending 12. So I think there's about 6 more bad endings, so probably 2 or 3 more streams of this. Maybe 4, depending on how badly I get sidetracked. But, you know, I would wager 3 or 4 as a safe estimate, considering how I play these games. But yeah, more of that on Saturday, and we'll see what Patchy does in Hakugokuro.